with our imoo watches for kids. Welcome all of you here. Let us talk a little bit about them. Maybe not a little bit. Let us discuss if you have any experience with our watches, because it's been today is the end of September, so it's been about a month that the kids started school. So probably you have, well, some of you I know that you bought watches after the live streaming. So probably you can share the feedback and tell how your kids are doing with them. We'll be really happy to know that. And yeah, welcome here. Today we're going to discuss again our Z1, Z7 watches. Yeah, maybe we'll have a little preview for our next generation, but maybe only, not quite sure. Yeah, welcome, hello, everyone. Really happy to see you guys. It's been like 2 weeks we haven't seen each other, so yeah, pretty long time. But my watches were always with me, and probably your kids' watches were always with them as well. Well, hopefully, hopefully the guys are enjoying that as well. Yeah, but let us see if, and by the way, can you hear me well or not? I'm not quite sure. And down there you can see our new Instagram. It's, well, not new. It's been like probably 3 weeks. But anyway, so yeah, just guys follow it, and we're gonna have some giveaways there. Let us start with, we don't have the green one again. Let me see. Well, first of all, you can go to our website, and you can see the, if you have any, here it is. Right here. You can see if you have any discounts, because we have, again, extra 5% off if you subscribe to our newsletters, and it's going to be your first order. Then we also have some local discounts and quite, well, kind of sales, I would say. But anyway, just have a look there, and it all depends on your area. Well, if we are talking about Europe now, I unfortunately cannot see if it's going to be in your country or not. Then we have 15% off on Z1 and Z7. Oh, did you know? Mm-hmm. Z1, Z7, 15% off or not, guys? I'm not quite sure, but I hope yes. Let me check. I guess, well, I was sure it's going to be Black Friday. Oh, no, it's really 15% off. Right, look, Z7, the original price is 219. Now it's 186. Well, I was really sure we ended the sales. But anyway. And then Z1 is 109 euros. Well, that's really cool. Hurry up. And yeah, by the way, about the Z1, you can see here only, or here only is pink color. You can also see the green one on our website, but unfortunately not here. So just have a look. It's also a really nice color, but yeah, I guess you understand why you can see it here. Go for the features, I guess. What shall we start with? Z1 or Z7? Just let me know in the comment section, 1 or 7, and then we'll be discussing them. Here again, we have our, probably you cannot see it correctly. Here is Z7, here too are Z7, this is Z7 as well. And this is Z1. As for Z7, you probably noticed that I just put it on like at the beginning of our live streaming, just because I changed my imoo watches. Now I'm using the next generation, which is going to be introduced next week. So stay tuned. I'm pretty sure your kids are going to love that. Well, I'm personally loving them. Like really cool watches, even for adults. And for, I would say, teenagers and those who are probably even high school. Well, if I was a high school student, I would probably get that one. As for the little kids, well, yeah, let's start just with one. Z1, yeah, suits more to those who are very little, let's say 4, 5, 6 years old, maybe probably, well, maybe not 4. But yeah, it all actually depends. But yeah, I would say that yeah, 5 years old. Let it be 5 years old anyway. So Z1 suits more to those who are little. Then it has well, video call feature, voice call feature. Then voice and text messages. Then steps counter, which sometimes is important for someone. Then we have, hey, what else we have? Stopwatch. It has stopwatch, alarm, and one front camera. The quality is 2 megapixel, which is quite okay for those video calls and for little selfies that the kids love to. Yeah, hello, welcome everyone. So again, one camera, the front one, 2 megapixel, voice and video calls, voice and text messages, steps counter, alarm, stopwatch, and yeah, this is pretty neat, if I'm not mistaken. I hope so. Then we have the watch band, which is silicone. The quality is really good, no matter what you do with it. You can also change the band if your kid likes to. Here are the places for that. Then also we have a place for a SIM card here. Again, there is no need to buy. Well, if it is well, I'm not quite sure actually about every country, but in some countries you can just get an additional SIM card for your own one, so there is no need to buy another SIM card for a kid. So you can just share data, and then this is the place for that. Oh yeah, I forgot about the main feature. The main feature is that you can see the online location of your kid. You can see, well, as long as your kid has Wi-Fi connection or internet connection, you can open our app and you can see where exactly your kid is, like at any time, any place. It all works with GPS, all of that, like, you know, GLONASS and all of this stuff. So it's pretty, well, I would say it's precise. And then, yeah, probably this is one of the main features that the parents are looking for when they are buying stopwatches, watches for kids, smart watches for kids. Anyway, so yeah, again, for Z1, it is only online location. Also, when you're having a video call or voice call with your kid, you can just see the, well, yeah, agree. It is a cool form. You see the location of your kid as well, even if you don't want to. Who knows? So it comes in two colors, by the way. The second one is the green one. It's like, I actually cannot explain you what kind of green is that. Just go to our website and then, yeah, you can see it. It also looks really, really nice. And yeah, anyway, this here, but even this way you cannot see it, unfortunately. Again, the price is oh, there is also a coupon here, 10%, but just check it on our website. I can be sure that we have 15% off. So normally it's 129, now it is 109 euros, just a little bit more. Then also you can get extra 5% off if you subscribe to our newsletters, and then it's going to be your first order. And then there is also extra up to 10% off coupon, just claim now. I'm not quite sure if you can get 10% or 5 or what, but it all depends on the place where you are living, the place of delivery actually. Then we go. The next generation of our watches is Z7. Z7 comes in two colors. Which is the main camera here?
I think main camera is back camera.
This one?
This.
No. I'm talking about this two. We have a lot of cameras here. Just I'm not quite sure which one is the main one. This one or that one, or that one.
This is TikTok, and that is.
Okay. So guys from TikTok, hello here. Guys from other platforms, hello here. Anyway, I really hope you can see all of them. Yeah, that's really cool. We go for the Z7. The Z7 comes in two colors, green and pink. You can green and pink. Sorry, pink and blue. You can see both of them here. Always show you the back side just in order to show you the way it looks like. In front it is this way. Here it is. It is pretty the same size with Z1, but Z1 is well, Z7 is a little bit bigger on the back, on the side, because of the camera. Why I'm talking about camera? Actually, we have two of them on our Z7, but first of all, let us start with the features that are the same with Z1. First of all, you can see the online location of your kid. Yeah, the main feature that I forgot about. Anyway, so yeah, you can see the online location of your kid at any time your kid has internet connection, either Wi-Fi or mobile data. Then you can see the yeah, this is actually the same. with Z1, and when you're having video call or voice call, you can also see the location of your kid. The difference is that you can see also the location track for the past 2 weeks. Then it's also 15% off. Let me check. If I'm not mistaken, Z7 is also 15% off. Z7 is, yeah, 15% off. Normally it's 219 euros. Today it's 186. We can have a look here on our website. Then, oh my God, where's the white one? Yeah, actually, yeah, I guess it's been like more than a week we haven't seen each other. I forgot that we have the third color of our Z7. I forgot about the white one, but we have stock. I just checked our website. We have, no, that's not. Where is the white one? By the way, little preview. This is the one that you're gonna see the next week. So just stay tuned. And where's the white one?
I don't know.
Try to find it, please. Yeah. So yeah, Z7 also comes in cool. Yeah, I love that as well. That's really nice.
Yes.
The next thing is the 7 to, let's say, 12 years old. Well, elementary school probably is gonna be fine. Even middle school or high school or university, or be an adult also can take them, but I guess just elementary school. So yeah, the next feature that is the same with the Z1 is that it has steps counter, but apart from steps counter, Z7 also has the sports app. What does it have? It has jogging, it has sit-ups, it has jump rope. Yeah, and then the fourth one is swimming. You can see the Z7 is actually waterproof. You can see it here. It works. It's real water. You can just see that everything is fine. We can probably have a little bit later have a call. But anyway, it all works well when it is in the water. So it also works good when your kid is doing some exercises related to swimming. It's either, I don't know, maybe your kid's doing sports like professionally, or maybe just loves swimming, or I don't know, doesn't matter. Anyway, as for the, let me see. Oh, again, it is in German. Fitness button. Yeah, we can choose the length of the pool. We can also choose the time that we need to practice. Well, the duration of training. Then we have a choice of calories that we want to burn, and then also the energy. Energy is normally about about those activity rings that we have on our cell phones, and the kid has on the watches as well. So this is actually just a way of, let's say, a little competition with other kids. But anyway, yeah, the kids love them. The next feature that these 186 euros today, maybe tomorrow as well, I'm not quite sure, but I was actually really sure that we already finished our sales back to school one, but yeah, we're still there. So it's only 186 euros, 186.15, but anyway, for Z7 watches. Then the next thing that is the same is the front camera. Z7 and Z1, both of them, they have it. It is the same quality, 2 megapixel, then yeah, which is enough for making selfies and having video calls or voice calls. Voice calls you don't even need the camera, but anyway. The difference is that Z7 has another camera, the back one. It is on the back, obviously not here. I was really sure it is going to be here, but I was a little confused because it's normally on the wrist, as you can see here. The back camera is, well, because of the back camera, our company just created our own technology. It is related to the flip up of the screen. Literally, there is a button here. I hope all of you guys can see. Anyway, you just need to press it and flip up the screen. No matter how many times your kid does that, it still works well, so it's not going to become loose or something. And then we just I don't know, it's just the way it works here. Are really stable and nothing's gonna be broken. Oh, I need to charge it. But anyway, so yeah, here's the back camera. The back camera is 5 megapixels, so the quality is much better than the front one. It is good for those kids who love taking pictures and who love, I don't know, maybe videos as well. Both of the options are available. Also, thanks to the screen that we can flip up, it works good because the kit is always, well, to be honest, it's not really nice to have a video call when the kid always needs to put the wrist this way, just in order to make the parents see him or her. So because of the this opportunity, the kid can just, I don't know, put the arm like this or any other way. So it's gonna be pretty comfortable, and there's not gonna, it's Polish. It's not even German, it's Polish. But anyway, by the way, with the languages, all of the watches we have English, Mandarin, German, Spanish, Polish, French. These 6 I'm sure about. I guess we have other languages, but I don't remember. I'm not quite sure. You can actually ask me or ask our support, and we'll just have a look on our app. I'm just too lazy to check it right now. But anyway, I'm pretty sure about the 6 languages we have. Again, we have English, we have Mandarin, we have German, Spanish, French, and Polish, which is, oh gosh, Polish is here, but anyway. So thanks to the possibility of flipping out the screen, the kid has an opportunity just to have a call this way and take pictures and videos as well. So the arm is not going to be really tight. Well, hopefully. So yeah, and also because of that, the kid can always take pictures and videos like this, while having a video call, the parent has an opportunity to change the video between 2 cameras. So in fact, if you want to see what's going on around your kid, you know that sometimes kids are naughty and saying that they're on the way from school, but in fact they're just staying at the playground or stuff like that. The parent can always change between cameras, switch. The kid cannot stop that, but as long as the kid uses the watches this way. Surely, if the kid just uses the watches while having a video call this way, then the parent is going to see only this part of watches. Let me show you. So this one, which is normally, well, the camera is protected by this part, so it is not on the wrist and has no connection with the skin. I'm not quite sure if it is to protect the skin or to protect the camera. But anyway, yeah, hello everyone, welcome here. Indeed, long time, yeah, probably around 2 weeks. But anyway, the weather is becoming actually not so warm anymore in some areas of our planet. I was just at a place where it was really, really cold, and now I'm back to a hot one. My watches actually work well in both of the areas. And if it was like, around 6 degrees, and now then the area was like around 35, still works okay. And the battery works the same way, so it's not like I need to charge it I don't know, more often if the weather is too hot or too cold. No, all fine. Next feature we have is elementary school. Elementary school is fine for both of them actually, but the only thing that I want to mention, if your kid loves to change things, like probably your kid loves, I don't know, just loves new things. It's better for you not to go for the Z7 first, but start with Z1 and then change after a year of usage, just change to Z7. And then Z7 you can change to X10, which is going to be presented next week. Oh, X10, I really love that. You can see that and you will enjoy it as well, I'm pretty sure. As for the but if your kid is okay using the same gadget for like, a long time, the same thing if your kid is okay with colors. And as for colors, surely you can change the band. But anyway, yeah, the watches themselves, you cannot change the color. But actually we have watches cases, so it's also possible. Also there are some like, stickers and stuff like that. So I saw many kids loving them. Yeah, remember the stickers that can be put onto the watches? They're also really nice. So
yes,
if your kid really loves, all of the creativeness, why not? The next thing is that we have here is let me see what I forgot about. Yeah, it's been, oh, I missed you too as well. But yeah, work sometimes requires us to travel to other cities. But anyway, so yeah, the next feature that Z7 has and Z1 doesn't is a funny cam and sticker cam. So if your kid loves taking selfies and all of those funny pictures, so these two apps are for him or her. Also, by the way, yeah, if you do really worry about the screen time, you can sometimes, or it probably like exams time or some test or examination or whatever, you can just restrict the usage of those apps. If not, for example, summer vacation, your kid can just enjoy it. It's not about the screen time mostly. It's like your kid can probably, I don't know, just yeah, maybe it's about screen time as well. Then we go. And the next thing is that different. Z1 doesn't have AI scanner, Z7 has. For those who guys are not for the first time here, you can just recommend me which one I should use, which objects should I use for showing you how the way AI scanner works. Otherwise, it's going to be, again, my favorite coworker, Duckling, because it is silent and never talks, and it's always happy, well, hopefully. Anyway, so AI scanner normally can show the kids, well, not show, but tell the kids what the objects are, tell their names, and in probably other language as well. So if, for example, you live in Poland and your main language is Polish, but your kid wants to learn English or German, you can set German for AI scanner, and then once your kid sees an object that he or she doesn't know how to say in German, your kid can just use the flip of the screen, open the AI scanner app, take a picture, and then the app will recognize what that is. It's going to pronounce that as well. So if your kid cannot read yet or is not sure how to spell the things in another language, so it's going to be of help. And also the name of the object is going to be written on the screen. So yeah, let it be. Well, yeah, let it be Duckling then. Afraid I'm not quite sure what the language of this. Here we have German. So yeah, for those it's called KIs. So for the AI scanner, you need to flip up the screen, so it only works with the back camera. That's why Z1 doesn't have it. Tip zone item. Okay. Spielzeug. I'm not quite sure if it is correct or not, but you can see it's not perfect. No, it's not. It's German. Hopefully it is correct. Not quite sure. For those who is able to speak German, just hopefully not. So yeah, AI scanner actually works well for those who are learning other languages, or maybe your kid doesn't know how to spell things in the mother tongue. So also, okay, so for example, your kid is not a school student yet, or maybe a school student, maybe there are some words, especially in German, which are difficult to spell. So your kid probably can use the watches, the AI scanner, just to see, because on the screen there's also written how it is called. The next thing is that is the same for Z1 and Z7 is that text and text and voice messages. If your kid is not able to type yet, or maybe too little, or maybe there are there might be plenty of reasons, your kid can just send you a voice message. If your kid is as lazy as I am, also voice messages are fine. The kid's able to receive voice messages as well, or just send them, no problem. Then text messages, then stickers, and also the kid can send pictures and videos. So, probably to long distance relatives or grandma and grandpa or friends or, neighbors, any person who is using our imoo app, either imoo watches. As for the watches and the way the kids become friends and the way they add each other to the contact list, all of this stuff, let us talk a little bit about that, because for some people it is complicated and they're not quite sure how to talk to their kid if they don't have the watches. As for Z1, for example, and Z7, doesn't matter if the kids are having, like, different generations of watches. As long as all of them are imoo watches for kids, they can become friends really easily. Literally, there is an option which is called Add Friends. Here, Add Friends. Oh, but there should be a SIM card inside, so I cannot show you it right now. But anyway, so the kids just need to open the app which is called Add Friends on both of the devices, and then just bump it up this way. After bumping up the watches, they become friends immediately, as long as the parents don't restrict that. Well, I know that there are some parents who do restrict because they don't want the kid to add other friends, or there might be some reasons.
Parent can see your child add new friends at the app.
Yeah, anyway, so for example, I'm not quite sure if if you would want to your kid to not add any friends, but anyway, so yeah, as long as your kid adds a friend, you will have a notification on the app, and then you will see where exactly, who exactly that person is. Here is the app. What did it say? Did it say just Dean?
Dean, yeah?
Bean?
Dean.
What is that? I'm not quite sure. I didn't turn off the AI scanner, so it talks to me. But anyway, so yeah, here's our imoo app. We go for it, and there are all of the chats and stuff. So as long as your kid bumps up the watches with another kid, well, hopefully the kid, not any adults. So this way they become friends immediately, and you can see on the app that the kid information about the kid, the friend, it's gonna be nickname, real name, probably a picture if the kid has it, and there might be a phone number, not necessarily, but there might be. Wrong. Nina has no friends. Emily has no friends. What happened to these kids?
They don't want to make friends.
Alex has one friend.
Yes, Alex is a social genius.
Probably. So yeah, for the friend, you can see that Leo is the friend of Alex. You can see the real name. You can see the phone number, the picture as well. And if you don't want your kid to have any connections with this person, you can just block it. Yeah. Hopefully you will not do that. Probably hopefully all of the kids that are friends with your kid are good, nice, and really kind. So, but anyway, you're able to see them. You are not able to see what they're talking about, what they're sharing, and like any, let's say, things related to privacy. You cannot see, but you still can see all of the contacts of your kid. As for contacts, I didn't mention, like, yesterday, so actually all of the people in the contact list of your kid, they are separated. Well, yeah, Alex only has one friend and one contact. But anyway, so if it is the person who is using the our app, or is not using the watches, so probably an adult, let's say grandpa, or I don't know, auntie, or whatever, or another kid who doesn't have the watches. In the contact list, it's just going to be called as contact, and there is also the name and phone number, and probably there might be a picture as well if the person said that. This way you can know who is the kid and who is an adult, probably. Please have a look. What is this? If you can understand German, or maybe you can switch into English.
I will change the language.
Yeah, thank you. By the way, if you have not only one kid, but like a few of them, we had a customer who, well, we still have a customer who has 7 kids, which is like, but anyway, so even if you have 7 kids, that's a lot, right? Big family. But anyway, even if you have 7 kids or a bit less.
I think when they have dinner, it must be like the feed pigs. They feed animals, they feed dogs. No. And they will make a
Thank you.
big meal for dinner or breakfast. They will have a bread, sweet. I think it's a two kg bread for breakfast.
No, that's a lot, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, mobile data is also one other Wi-Fi connection. We are having some troubles with Wi-Fi connection. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, what I was talking about. Why did you start talking about that stuff? Anyway, if you have more than one kit, it's still okay because you can always see all of your kits on the app, so there is no need to have another account or, you know, to have another app or anything. You can see all of them at the same time. You can see their location, so you can see that, for example, this kit is not at the same place with these kits, so you can see where exactly they are. You can see if if the kit is using. Oh, Nina arrived at that place 114 days ago, which is a lot, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah.
Nina?
Nina.
What's it?
Nina arrived at the area 114 days ago.
Nina is home alone.
Home alone?
Home alone. No son.
Anyway, just skip it. As for the what do we have? I have notification from imoo. Oh, the kid sent me a message. What? So the kid sent a voice message like this. Second. But anyway, Alex. Yeah, because we're like really well, not severe, but not really to share.
Riding a electric motor.
The kid.
The kid, maybe.
E-motorcycle.
Yes.
Like tails.
Yes.
But anyway. Then we go. You can also see, again, as I mentioned, for Z1, you can only see the online location of your kit. So where exactly your kit is right now, you can see as long as your kit has internet connection, either Wi-Fi or mobile data. As for Z7, you can see the online location as well. Also, you can see 2 weeks location tracking. So it is called historical track. Let me show you the way it works. Here's Alex, for example. Emily, go. Here, the historical track. So you can see the location tracking for the past 2 weeks, where exactly your kit was. You can change, you can choose the date, and you can see where exactly your kit went and what was the speed. And let me show you, for example, this way. So you can see where the kit started walking, so how fast. You can see the duration, you can see the kilometers, you can see the places where the kid stopped and where the kid started, and the destination point as well. Probably it is important for those who want to know the route of the kid, like the way the kid goes to school or goes back from school or goes to any, like, you know, sport activities. And sometimes it's important, like if normally like father picks up the kid and all of a sudden the mother needs to, so she needs to know the route and just to see how long it takes for the kid to get there. But anyway, so yeah, for, like, you know, let's say timetable planning, it works well. Sometimes yeah, you can see, for example, the kid left the area at 6:21 and arrived at destination point at 7:41, and that was, oh my god, 30.5 kilometers. The kid was actually pretty active for the day. Probably that was travel to another city. Well, as I can see on the map, by the way, about the map, so you can see everything. It doesn't matter where exactly you are. If, for example, you live in Germany and your kid is traveling to Japan now, you still is able to see everything. Well, as long as your kid again has internet connection. If your kit is using Z7 and there is no mobile data, but only, let's say, Wi-Fi at the hotel, you still can see where exactly your kit was during the day once the kit arrives at the internet connection area. So, for example, even my watches, I don't have a SIM card there. So when I go for a walk, I walk my dog, I come back home, and I can see where exactly me and my dog went. So, but only when it is connected to Wi-Fi. The white, yeah, it comes in white color as well. Z7 comes in 3 colors: pink, white, and blue. You can see, well, I can't find white here, but anyway, it's also really nice. You can see the exact picture on our website. Also, you can see the here it is. Here's our website. You can see 3 colors. You can see if they're available or not. Then we still have stock, but again, as for white color, we don't really have a lot. So, well, they're pretty hot there. So if you want one, just hurry up. Also, it is on sale. It is still on sale. I was actually really sure that the sale is over, but not. Then it is 186 euros now. Normally it's 219. You can see it again here. You can see if it is available in your country or not. Then we have blue, pink, and white. Just go to our website or to the if you're watching us on TikTok, you just go to the shopping cart and you can see that. Please send the email our website.
Okay.
YouTube. It is
eu.imoo.com.
yeah, but it's
Yes.
for some people it's difficult to spell imoo. Which one you like more, by the way? Is you want?
Where are you from? Hello, CEO. Hello, Tonggi CEO. Yes. And where are you from? Europe.
Because yeah, we have another one for, like, let's say for example Singapore or Malaysia, or like a different website. If you live in Europe, this one is suitable for you. This is the white one of Z7. I'm not quite sure if you can see it clearly or not.
Yes, you know what? They are 219 euros, and but today we have 186.15 euros.
Oh yeah, it's just 15% off, which is really good. I was sure like the next sale is gonna be Black Friday, but not.
Yes. This is I think this is the lowest the price here.
No. The lowest was 20% off, but it was like half a year ago. In April, if I'm not mistaken.
But today you have 50% off. This discount is very.
It's really good, isn't it?
Really good. Nice.
And it's actually really strange that we're still having back to school activity because the school started like a month ago. Well, it actually depends. I know that some countries they started the school once the not calendar, but when the autumn starts on the 20th of September. So yeah, maybe. But anyway, it's been like 8 days. It doesn't matter. We're still having our discounts, so guys, go for it. And yeah, if you didn't get one, if you're looking for something better, just stay tuned. Next week we're gonna have a release of our newest of the latest project that we started in Europe. So it's gonna be the product that I personally love a lot. Those are my personal watches right now, because yeah, I really do love Z7. I have the blue one. Z7 it's like really good one, but X10 is better, I would say.
Yes.
To be honest.
You after you buy it, you order it, you just come back to our broadcast and tell us, and we will give you 第一个发货啊。首先发货。
If you guys understand what he's talking about, but anyway, so yeah. If you want to receive the watches as soon as possible, just after you bought them, just come back here and let us know the order number. So I am personally going to contact the person who is responsible for stock there in Europe. So it depends on the country actually we're leaving. If it's Germany, it's going to be really soon. Well, the point is that we have a lot of stock in Germany, but where I cannot be sure about the delivery services because sometimes they are too slow, which we're not used to. We used to live in the area where the things are delivered the next day. So, but anyway, hopefully you're gonna receive that as soon as possible and sooner than within a few days.
Yes, don't worry. And TikTok and some platform, the audience Don't worry, we have 2 years warranty.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you about yeah, guys, we have 2 years warranty. So if anything happens to the watch, it doesn't matter which one you get, which one generation you get, Z1 or Z7, we still have 2 years warranty. So if anything happens, like anything to the watches, you can contact our after sales support. Our team works really, like, almost 24 hours a day. But anyway, so yeah, they are almost always online. They will try their best to help you as soon as possible.
Yeah, just try. Try.
Not just try, it's not like yeah, we also have the kind of thing which is called, well, so-called just try. It's 15 days no written return. So once you get the watch, it doesn't matter which one, Z1 or Z7 or X10 or anything, if you don't like it, like, there might be plenty of reasons why you don't like it. Maybe you don't like the color, or well, actually, no, you will love that. Your kid will love that. But anyway, so if something happens, if you probably, I even know some people who cannot choose between Z1 and Z7, so they go for two of them, and then after the delivery, they just see all of the features and the way it looks like. It's still like a little bit different. It's different on the backside because there is a chip for the health app, which I didn't introduce yet. I forgot. Sorry. You can choose the one that you like the most and send the second one back to us, and you will receive your money back, but only within 15 days. So if for more than 2 weeks, unfortunately, you cannot do this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we are not doing that in Europe. If you live in, let's say, Malaysia, yeah, we can do, like, you can get, you can give old one to us and get a discount for the new one. As for the well, surely in Singapore they have the same, not the same prices in Europe. Yeah, it's obviously.
Different money. Euros and the Singapore
dollars.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure if it is the same.
But the price, the
same?
turn to the RMB is the same. Maybe the same.
Why should we do it? But anyway, yes, we're on YouTube as well, if I'm not mistaken. How can I get this? You can get Z7 the same way as you can get Z1 on our website. It is eu.imostore.com if you're living in Europe. If not, just let us know. We'll send you the link for the store in your country, or maybe you need a physical store as well. You can go. We have, for example, if you're in Germany, and then we have in Malaysia, and then we have in Thailand, if I'm not mistaken, one, and then which one? This Z1 is today it is 109 euros. Z7 is 186. We're having 15% off today, and then probably tomorrow, I'm not quite sure. Normally it is 129 for Z1 and 219 for Z7. I would go for Z7, honestly. I love taking pictures, so for me it is important to have the back camera, which is also really nice, and the quality is much better, 5 megapixel, while the front one is only 2, and I took a picture just now. Oh, how about the Instagram account? So they just go for this one, for the new one. Yeah, this is, well, this is not the new one. Again, it's probably 3 or 4 or 5 months. We're using that. You can see down there our Instagram account for Germany, and not only Germany, actually. There is no rotation, actually. Well, let me show you. If you're looking for the one that is gonna be this way, like this, and just stay tuned, it's gonna this one. This is gonna be released next week, on the 10th of October. So 2 weeks later. This one is gonna be released in Europe. If you live in Singapore, you already can get the Z7, ZX10. My personal love. I really do love them. The name of the app is imoo. IMOO. It is our personal app, so you can get it at any store. By the way, it's a little bit complicated question, because yes, you can see all of the contact list of your kid. You can see what app, for example, the kid uses a lot, or you can see like any app and the time of usage. You can restrict that as well, but you will never be able to see the content that your kid is following, or what your kid likes to, likes to read, and you cannot see the pictures and videos that the kid has, and then you cannot see the what the messages the kid sends. Then also you cannot see who your kid is talking to, so it's like not like your kid is not.
Apple.
Just block it. What are you doing? I just talked about the stickers, so my coworker is just doing the upgrade of the watches that we have. As for the hello. As for the difference, you can see the this is D7, so this is, you cannot rotate the camera. The only thing you can do is just flip up the screen, so you can change the angle of the camera for sure, but only this way. As for X10, you can change the angle and you can rotate it like any other way, and you can even separate the band and the watches and use it this way. Why not? I do it sometimes. There might be a rope for here as well. Then and the quality of the camera is much better. So if for Z7 this 2 and 5 megapixel, accordingly the front one and the back one, here we have 5 and 8, if I'm not mistaken. So the quality is much better. If you want to get this one, just please wait till the 10th of October. It's going to be released not next, today is the 28th of September, right? So it's gonna be 2 weeks and you will be able to get one. We already have stock in Europe. Yes, we already have stock in Europe, so the delivery is hopefully gonna be better than it is when we send it from other countries, but again, we cannot be sure about, because the delivery services in Europe are a little bit slow, I would say. Well, at least for me. Maybe you guys are okay with that. Yes, the charging. If you want to charge, well, if you want, you surely would want to charge the Z1. The charging place is here in the back. So the charger is different. I will show you. This is the charger for the Z1. So it is a magnet one. And if your kid, yeah, this is the way it is charged. It is charging right now. For Z7, we have the side charger. So here it is. This one, and here is the side one. So we have the magnetic charger. We just connect it so it starts charging. By the way, our watches do not work while charging. I mean, the kid still can receive the calls from emergency contacts. The kid can the alarm works as well, but any other apps, if the kid wants to open, the kid needs to unplug it first, just because we want the kids to be safe, and we don't want them to use anything that are related to, that are connected to power. As for the charging, normally we recommend to charge overnight, just because yeah, alarm still works even if it is charging. So for example, when your kid goes to sleep, the kid just, well, before going to sleep, the kid just starts charging the watches. It's normally takes like, let's say an hour and a half or 2 hours till the full charge, starting from 0. So yeah, not a long time. And then what else? If your kid uses the watches only for watching the time and having a short call saying "Mom, pick me up from school," the kid can charge watches like once per 3 or 4 days. If your kid takes a lot of pictures, videos, chats a lot with friends and family members. By the way, there might be also family chats as well, so it's not like only one-to-one conversations. And then probably there is need to charge the watches every day. Well, the same as we adults do with our cell phones and watches as well. If we use them a lot, like for the whole day, we need to charge them often. As for the screen time, no, the kid cannot download any games or stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Well, as for so-called games, we don't have any games actually. We have only cameras, like funny cam, sticker cam.
But we can have a race with our friends, and like the golden limit.
Golden coins. The point is, yes, that all of the so-called games are related to sports. So if your kid is not really active normally and you want your kid to, I don't know, to have kind of motivation, it is a good choice to choose imoo watches and then to use the fitness app. So for me, I mean, I'm not really into sports, so for me, it wouldn't help. But anyway, so if there are some kids who love that, and why not? Yeah, so all of those so-called games are always related to physical activities for our imoo watches. It depends on the school of your kids. So if your kid's school do not allow them to take any of the watches, yeah, we cannot do anything with that. But if I'm not mistaken, most of the countries of Europe and most of the schools, the kids are not allowed to take the cell phones, but they are allowed to take watches. Anyway, there is a school mode, so it's like your kid cannot use the watches during the school time, except for having a call with an emergency contact, which is probably mother or father. As for emergency contacts, by the way, for that, the kid needs to write, like use the finger to write the letter C on the screen when the screen is blocked. Let me see if I can do it or not. And then it's gonna be the quick dial to the person who is connected to the watches here. No, again, I cannot do this.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I can. The sister here is an emergency contact. There is a quick dial here. You can probably see.
Let's bring it down. Just you can draw letter C, can call your emergency call, right? Yes.
Yeah, so it works the same for Z7 and Z1. Yes, it is on sale, but I'm not sure it's gonna be ended. I was sure it is over already, like for a week or more. We're still having our back to school activity, so yeah. 168 euros for Z7 and 109 euros for Z1, which is, well, pretty affordable, I would say, at least for me. Anyway, if you're looking for the new generation of our watches, just go for the next week, 2 weeks later, the 10th of October. I'm not quite sure.
Indonesia?
I don't know. Can you use English, please? I'm not quite sure.
No, she cannot speak it.
But maybe you can, I don't know, teach me how to say a few phrases. All right, if you come back next, when is going to be the next live streaming? Anyway, if you come back next time, I promise you, I will learn one phrase in Indonesian. What language?
Yes, we have offline store in Indonesia. You can buy it. You can search the store, offline store in Indonesia.
Yeah, we do have. Oh no, we have the offline store. Yeah, we have the offline store there, as well as Singapore, Hong Kong. What else? Europe, like Germany, Spain. Then we have
English.
English is better. Yeah. You shouldn't be worried about that because all of the ads are, well, there are no ads. It's like all of the apps, let me show you, are from our own app store, which is called, how is it called? It's just called the App Store, App Center. All of the apps that the kid can get to the watches are exclusively designed for our watches. They're like, our company does that. It's not like we're working or having any connections with any other web stores. We only have our own app store, so the kid will never see any any sensitive content, I would say. The kid will never see any ads, and yeah, it's pretty safe, I would say. It is important for the Z1 is really cool. Which one your kid has? I personally love the blue one. My one was blue, but I transferred all of the data to extend. By the way, if your kid has, for example, Z1, where is Z1? This is Z1, and now you just get Z7 for your kid, you shouldn't be worried that all of the data is going to be here. It can be transferred. So there is an option, so there could be a QR code on the screen. Then you just scan it with the back camera of the Z7, and all of the data is going to be transferred to Z7. Then, for example, you get, extend for your kit, and then you can do the same. Scan the data, scan the QR code with the back camera of extend, and everything is going to be transferred there. It's like we do with when we change cell phones, I guess. Yeah, I agree with the comment. Excellent parent, really. I mean, honestly, well, there might be some people who say, like, why don't you get the watches of other brand for the kid? But the point is that most of them are not designed for kids. imoo doesn't have any devices for adults, only watches for kids. So all of them are designed for kids. All of them have been through a lot of crash tests, like we did even in the live streaming. Like for those who is not the first time here, you probably guys remember we had a washing machine test. Then we also had the. Do we have the frozen watches now? No, we also had the frozen watches, but also we used to have, like, even like this way. We did the fight with the watches. Still, it works. Okay, like oh my god, yeah, you can only take pictures. But this one is still in German. But anyway, as for the what's that? No, you learn Indonesian.
No, I just translate.
Okay, interesting. Cool. But yeah, again, we do have a physical store in Indonesia, so if you want to get one, just go there, or you can buy online. Again, we have 15 days no reason return. If you get the watches for your kid and you don't like anything about the watches, or your kid doesn't like anything about the watches, or you just cannot choose between two colors, for example, pink and blue, you can get two of them, then let your kid choose one and send the second one back to us. The money surely are going to be back to your account. And then, like, for example, if you bought this from using the bank card, so you're going to get the get what?
Making noise.
It doesn't, by the way.
No, just when you do the那个家长会收到铃声的提示，但是这边不会。
It's like, yeah, when let me find it. It's not like the watches themselves are gonna make any sounds, but the parent will get an immediate notification, and the app is gonna have it. So it doesn't matter if the parent's phone has, like, for example, silent mode or something. Still, the parent is going to get really noise notification that something happened to the kid. Hopefully the kid is not going to play that way, but anyway. As for if you're talking about emergency calls, they are just going to be like normal calls. And then I even know some kids who are too lazy to try to find where the parent is, well, I mean, in the contact list, so they just use the emergency call to call. Surely it is not really good, but anyway, there are still some kids who do that. As for the what I was talking about, I don't remember. No, I'm not about that. My personal, yeah, I used to like this one was my personal one. I really love them. But then mostly I use that for, like, you know, fitness app and just to see the track, like the way I walk my dog and all of this stuff. But I never use them for having calls or stuff. And sometimes I'm too lazy to take my cell phone to go out because like it's too big. And I take my watches just in order to. It is possible to pay here with the watches, which is not available in Europe yet, but it's gonna be available really soon. So yeah, now I'm using X10. That one is the latest generation. That one is good, and that one is really good. It's not like these are bad. These are also nice, but it all depends on what your kid wants to, and what is the main purpose. If you just want to have a call, you know, probably if you're at the school, if your kid doesn't allow them to use the cell phones, and you want to keep in touch with your kid like during the whole day, you can just get the Z1 even for a high school student. Why not? It looks nice. It looks really nice. The quality of the band, it is the same silicone. It's nice to skin. If your kid doesn't like it, you can change it. Here is the place to change it. So any other material like clothes or rope or anything. So if your kid needs the watches only for having calls, a voice and video, both of them, or text messages, Z1 is okay even for those who are older than elementary school. Then, oh, I'm not quite sure if it is available for Bangladesh. One moment, we will check it out. Then we get, oh, thank you. It's really nice. Yeah, you can come back next week probably. Today's Sunday. So see you next week. Well, surely your Z7, if your kid uses the, I'm not quite don't really understand what the problem is. Your kid can use both of them. Your kid can use the back camera more or the front camera more. I don't think it's a problem. Rotating. There is no rotation, so you can only flip it up and then put it down. But the no sides one, and it cannot be. Oh, I remember you. Your kid is is doing box professionally, right? Yeah, I remember because we discussed that after the streaming in the office, like if the coach is gonna be okay with the kid using the watches during the training. So it may allow bringing on the watch. Not quite sure. I'm a prod. I don't know. Just check it out. Did you check about Bangladesh? We have in India, but if it helps you, you can. It's not far. You can get the delivery from that, but it's still gonna be international delivery service. Just wait a moment. My coworker is gonna check it because I am not able to check it right now.
点点赞啊，点点赞，点点赞，给大家回答。Tap the screen 啊 ，double tap the screen and make a heart or something for us, and I will answer your question.
Why can't you just answer the question? One of those, you know. Sometimes it happens, guys. Just this way. No, I don't think it's gonna something gonna happen to the color. For how long we've been using the watches? A few years, I guess, already. The watches. 是在我们这儿多长时间？
这个，在我这里，
So yeah.
到现在是9月，
But anyway, so yeah, probably like around a year or maybe less. Nothing happened, and this is the watches of my coworker actually. I don't know. You can see the screen like has no troubles. Even it falls down. It falls down often. Like for those who is not for the first time here, my coworkers or I am. It's like sometimes happen. It's just because this place is not really stable, so sometimes they fall down back or forth, or I don't know, something happens. Shall we have a call just to show you, to show the guys how it works? Let me try to call to any of them. Probably it's gonna be Alex because Alex is good. Confirm. Alex is not here. Where's Alex? Guys, the problem is that I don't remember the names of the watches. Alex is pink, if I'm not mistaken. Probably this one.
Maybe Alex is in the water.
Also possible. Let me just call to another one then. By the way, this is the way it looks. It all depends on which language you're using. Sometimes you can see it's German, sometimes it's English, and sometimes it's Polish. Yeah, it all depends. Then probably Nina. Which one is Nina? Oh, this one is Nina. Papa is calling. Just anyway, this is the way it looks. I'm not quite sure if you can see. So we can just I turned off the microphone and the speaker as well. This is the way it looks. It looks awful. I don't like looking at myself this way. But anyway, so here you can see the location of your kit down there, the exact location of your kit. You can then see when exactly the kit arrived at that area. So it says just now. And then you can switch between two cameras, so you can see the surroundings, and you can also switch to a voice call and look at the kit. Yeah, to use the front camera of the watches. Sometimes it is important, sometimes not. But yeah, I personally love using the back camera more, just to be able to see what's going on around. And I tried that. I really did. It didn't work actually. No, it worked, but the data was not really correct. So it's better just to give it to your kid and not to your dog. As for there we go, fitness album, sticker cam, funny cam, Wecker. I'm not sure how to read it in German. Really, I was not really successful to learn in German, but anyway. Stopwatch, fitness. Oh, Peter, Paula, check. I'm not sure if I can read it correctly. Sorry. Yes, it is 15% off. I know it. Yeah, I know I told you. I was really sure that the sale is gonna be over. So I told you that like probably 2 weeks ago, right? And that was over. Now we're back on sale. So I'm not sure if it is like you should understand that it all depends on the European management team, not on me. And still, yeah, we're still having 50% off. Why don't you get one then? Or it's bad, or you want to get 100% price. Next one is gonna be Black Friday. Yeah, but I'm not sure when this one is gonna be over. For Z7, it is now doesn't matter which color, white, pink, or blue. It is 186 euros. for Z1 it's 109 euros, which is really good, I would say. Right?
Hmm?
Good.
Good.
Really good. Then we go for the oh really? That's bad. But the watches are good. Anyway, as for ads, what kind of ads are you talking about? The watches don't have any ads, as well as the app for. We don't have any ads on the app as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys, you should understand that watches are for kids. So, what kind of ads are you talking about? Would be strange if it had one. One of the reasons why I personally chose imoo for myself, just because I hate all of the ads and all of the content that I don't want to. Like sometimes when I search for something and then it the ads about that things are gonna be really annoying for the next a week or two. Really weird. Never happened to me while using imoo watches or imoo app. You cannot see what exactly your kid does in the app. So, for example, if we are talking about FunnyCam, which is here your kid, you cannot. You can see for how long the kid is using the watches a day. Not the watches, the app, but you cannot see what exactly the kid did there. So for the FunnyCam, we have. Oh, it's all in German. Mein virtual avatar. I'm not sure. So yeah, the kid can take a picture. Zoom. Here I am. Art. Whatever it is. So the kid can create all of the pictures for those, for fitness app or for those competitions. By the way, there was a question and I forgot to answer about competitions. All of that stuff. It is still possible to turn it off. So if your kid is not really into competing with someone, or feels like it's not great, or maybe it's all related to self-esteem or just I don't know, any personal taste, you can just turn it off. I personally would prefer to turn it off. Actually, it gives me more pressure. So yeah, no competitions, please. It is also possible to do if your kid needs that kind of kind of motivation. I would say you can just turn it on, and then your kid is gonna have information about those who are in the friends list, and will be able to see how many steps they did a day, how many calories they burned, what kind of fitness activities they did, and what to do to become better, well, so-called better than them. Thanks. Next one. Yeah, you can go to our website just to see the, again, apart from 15% off, you can get up to 10% off as well. I know about 5% for the first order if you subscribe to our newsletters, but only for the first order. So in total, it's going to be 20% off. Also, there is another chance to get 5% off, but I'm not sure how, because it all depends on the country where you live in. So you can just open the our website and to see the information about that. Again, it is here, and then here you can claim the coupon, so probably you will get additionally 10% off. Gosh, so it's gonna be 170 euros for Z7, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. Oh, by the way, I didn't introduce you today our earbuds. It's also probably, well, I would say it's a new product. We've been selling that for a month or so in Europe. We have also 20% off, if I'm not mistaken. Normally it's 129 euros. Now it's only 90 euros. So you can. I have Wi-Fi problem. Here it is. Yeah, it's 30% off actually. So normally it's 129. Now it is 90 euros. You can save more than 38 euros. The earphones are really nice. and then you can get one for your kid or for yourself as well. Then probably you can see how it works. As for the payment, again, I'm not quite sure about the ways of payment in your country. Just look at the website. The problem is that I guess it's all like the same as you pay on our other platforms. Yeah, should be no problems. As for hello.
And has this from Instagram is a bar shark.
Anyway,
Shark.
Shark. No.
Shark, right? Sharks. If you have so many questions, just call 售后打电话嘛，对不对？
Just after sales support, guys.
Yes.
And then, because we have 2 years warranty, if you have any troubles, just contact them.
Which ship do you have? What ship do you have? 这是什么型号嘛
Shape?
那应该是型号的吗？
Probably
你带的是哪一款嘛？是 Z7 还是 Z1 吗
Z1 or Z7.
是的。Z1 没有办法测血氧，Z7 也没有办法测。
Blood oxygen is not blood
pressure.
pressure.
是可以的 ，Z 是可以的。你要有正确的佩戴方式啊，正确，应该 right way you take this smartwatch.
Because I have information about blood oxygen for this one, Z7, from here on the app. If your kid is using Z7, then Z1, there is no possibility for that because it doesn't have any health apps. Z1 doesn't even have the chip. But about Wi-Fi connection, just keep dropping. Just contact after sales support; they'll help you. I'm pretty sure. Here's the chip that helps the watches receive information about body temperature, blood oxygen, and the mood as well. So mood, while having the physical activities, is filled in automatically. Sometimes the kids can also fill it in manually. Some kids, especially when they're close to teenage, they're not really willing to talk about their mood and all of those emotional things, but they can just fill in the form using the watches. It's like kind of game. Anyway, so the parents will be able to know how the kid feels and if everything goes well or not. It's not like the kids are gonna pay more attention to the watches at school. Again, I started to talk about the school mode. It is here it is. Where is it? School mode. It's like when you can restrict the usage of the watches, so the kid will be able to see only the time and to be able to have an emergency call with you. Then, for example, let's say your kid starts school at 7:30 a.m. and finishes at at noon. So the watches are not gonna work at that time. Any apps are all of the apps are going to be blocked apart from emergency call and the time, date, and day of the week. So it's not like the kid is going to pay more attention to that. But I know some schools, they don't even allow the kids to take the cell phones to school, but it is fine with the watches. Well, hopefully. I cannot be sure about every school, to be honest. At least in the area where I live, it is this way. Here we go. Health information. You see, you have heart rate now. It is 82. Why my heart rate is 82? But anyway, then we have body temperature 36.8, which is normal. Mood, but I have no mood, no data for mood because. Let me check if I had some. Because I'm not doing any physical activity. I'm just sitting here. Let me see. Here we go. But normally the mood looks this way, so it can just see if your kid felt okay or not. while having physical exercises, then blood oxygen data here. Saudi Arabia. You can just have a look on Amazon. And as for the location, again, as I mentioned, if we're talking about Z7, it is like, for example, your kid is traveling somewhere in another country and has no roaming and no SIM card in that area. Still, once the kid gets back to the hotel or the place where there is Wi-Fi, you will get all of the data about where your kid went to. It is called historical track. If your kid uses a SIM card with roaming, or just kind of the one which has Wi-Fi globally, you will always know where exactly your kid is online location. If you're talking about Z1, Z1 has no historical track, it only has online location. So for this, yeah, the kid should always have internet connection. So it's either a SIM card or Wi-Fi. So we have kind of, well, I'm not quite sure about that area, but we still, here we have kind of little, maybe this side is boxes like power bank or stuff like this, which is, which can provide your kid with Wi-Fi all the time. So there is no need to buy a SIM card for the watches and pay for roaming more. A teenager, better to wait for X10, to be honest. Well, it's just gonna be the 10th of October. If you want to buy now, just go for Z7. Maybe Z1 as well. I'm not quite sure. If your teenager is gonna use the watches only for having video calls and voice calls as well, and just texting some messages, which one? Z1 is also okay, and it is really affordable, especially today, just 109 euros. As for the India, yeah, we do have store, even a physical store in India, if I'm not mistaken. Just
maybe not.
Maybe not, but we can Amazon.
Amazon, yes. If they can find this watch on Amazon, it means they can buy it. Ship to Shakalabra.
I'm talking about India now. In India, I know that we have customers there, so you can get one.
Lazada, Shopee, for Indonesia, for Southeast China, well, Southeast Asia, Lazada, Shopee.
What does it have to do with India?
Yes, just India.
Hindu as well? Yes. Oh, yeah. So you guys just go there and you probably will. Well, probably, hopefully, you'll be able to get that one.
Hope you guys can find this watch.
Oh, they're really cool.
On some platform.
I'm not yet even sure which platforms you guys are using, but just check Amazon or our website. But our website, we don't have a special website for that area.
Website, yes, our own website is for Spain, Germany, and England. Yes, for the European countries. So in Europe, we only have websites for Spain, Germany, England, and for the whole Europe, eu.imostore.com. As for the, like, we have a special one for example, for Singapore, another one for China, and like for other Southeast Asia countries. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is a good question. Why do we sell earbuds? Can they listen to some music? Find the watch on Amazon. Fatima. Just go there. That's cool. That's really cool. Earbuds just for having video calls and voice calls as well. And the latest generation of the watches, it is possible for the kids to listen to some stories, like, maybe some fairy tales or maybe music as well. But yeah, for this one, please wait for the release, which is going to be on the 10th of October, really, really soon. And probably the price of earbuds is going to be higher at the time because the new watches are released. As for Z1 and Z7, yeah, they still work just for having calls and sending and listening to some messages as well. How much in Great Britain? Just go to your website and just see it for England.
What else did we talk about today? Historical track, we discussed. We discussed AI scanner, we discussed colors, we discussed the possibility to change the bands, we discussed school. Oh, we didn't talk about the unknown calls. We have restriction and if someone is not in the contact list of your kids, the kid will never get all of those phone calls, so they will simply never get through. So all of those scam calls, spam, and all of that stuff or maybe some bad strangers are gonna call to your kid. Your kid will not even get any notifications about that, but you will. It is called restricted calls on the app. It's not like you will get the immediate notification, but anyway, where is it? One moment. Here, reject unknown calls. Now it is under production, and here you will have the history for the past 30 days. No one called to our kid because we don't have a SIM card these days. But anyway, so if someone called to your kid, it's not like you will get an immediate notification, but if you open that reject unknown calls on the app, you will see the list of those who called to your kid for the past 30 days. Maybe that was, I don't know, grandma changed the phone number and didn't let me know, or anyone. As for your kid, the kid will never get calls from the numbers that are not in the contact list, so it is pretty safe to use the imoo watches, even if the SIM card is the additional one to your one. For example, what I mean is that if there is some, for example, your coworker, and you have his or her phone number on your phone or on the SIM card as well, still, if your kid doesn't have that phone number on the watches, the kid will never receive those calls. So yeah, it is also real nice. I really do hate all of those scam and spam calls. So yeah, I block them normally, but sometimes important people like delivery guys are calling, and their calls are blocked as well, which is a little bit of trouble. So I don't really like that. But your kids are lucky enough, if they're using imoo watches, they will never get those calls. Yes, if your kid is traveling somewhere, it is still okay as long as there is Wi-Fi connection or roaming internet connection or whatever. Thank you. What else we have?
Do you have any questions?
By the way, yeah, guys.
Have the words on the screen. Okay.
If you have any questions, just let us know, because I guess I told you already everything I know about the watches, or maybe not yet. Let me check the app. Historical. By the way, you can also have. This is not a big trouble, but I know it. Well, I would say not a lot, but a few of my friends and their kids, when they go to sleep, they don't really want to sleep. They just want to play games or read books or whatever. And they also prefer to pay attention a lot to the watches. So they need to set the restricted use for the night time. You can set it like when the watches are going to be powered on and powered off. So for example, this one is going to be powered, this one is going to be powered on at 6 what time? At 6 o'clock in the morning, and they're going to be powered off at 10 in the evening. So it's important for those whose kids really love not to sleep at night and cannot wake up in the morning like I am. And then what else we have? Oh, we also have the feature which is called Find My Watch. It is sometimes it happens for those with those kids who do some sports and need to change clothes, or maybe even like dancing, and for some reasons they can just take off the watches and put them somewhere, I don't know, in the changing room or whatever. It happened a few times to some of my customers. Once the kids get back home, the parent on the app can see that Find My Watch, and first of all, there is a possibility to lock it immediately, so no one will be able to use the watches. And then you can also see the latest location of the watches. It doesn't matter if it is Z1 or Z7. Still, before you lock them, you can see where exactly they are. Yeah, that's why I know why some people know that the kid lost them just after training, like, you know, swimming or whatever. But as for Z7, there is no need to take it off for swimming because it is waterproof. You can see it here. I just showed you the way that it works. It's not like, you know, in the water, the blocked ones. Just have a look here. It works, and then yeah, no problem. Still okay. Maybe we can even have a call, but I'm not sure what is the name of these watches. Just let me try. And it's also in German. Why is that uncle? I don't want to call Uncle Dean. I want to call to Emily. Let us call to. Here is, oh, this one is Alex actually. I was sure Alex is pink one. Alex is blue. Here we have a call from Alex. Here it is. We just accept it. We can see where exactly Alex is. Here we go. You can see the online location. You can see everything. We can put them to the water here.
应该说，对于邮寄啊是没有问题的，暖现在邮寄到全球暖都能寄到，但是手表收到它就只有一个手表，那块我没有，运营商没有证还没有拿回去，换不了电话卡，只能连接 WiFi 使用。
But do we have it in 查它了不？现在不能，不是能不能使用？为什么？
没有卡。
Oh, the point is that we need to well, for example, why we sell well it is like let's say in Singapore or Indonesia or, you know, Europe, just because the watches already have the contract with the provider's company. I am not quite sure about Saudi Arabia. My coworker is asking the head office just now. If you can wait for a moment, that would be cool. Or maybe you can send us a message like a DM, and we will respond to you as soon as we have information about that. It's like, just because if there is no contract with well, some countries, because of the safety reasons, they do not allow other brands like brands for other countries to have also not sure about Bangladesh. You can receive the watches. Shipping is not a problem. But the question is if sorry, the question is if it's gonna work with this local SIM card or not. So please stay tuned. My coworker is asking the head office just now. As far as I know, yeah, we do work in not in every country in the world yet, but we're on the way there. Yeah, what I was talking about, I forgot. Sorry. The find my watch site and trial. By the way, I told you about the data transfer, right? So from, for example, the first generation of the watches to the next one. If your kid wants to keep all of the pictures and videos, for example, on the laptop, you can use your cell phone with the app, and then you can just please no, not that way. But anyway, so yeah. One moment. Sorry, talking for almost 2 hours is a little bit tiring sometimes. What is the name? Yes, it is imoo. It's the same name as the watches, because app is for the watches actually. Then what we have? By the way, all of the updates and everything, it's always the parent needs to do that. It's not like the kid can. By the way, about the apps, I've mentioned many times that we have our own app center, right? So all of the apps, the parent can see the information about all of the apps that the kid is able to set on the, so for example, Funny Cam. The parent can see some screenshots from the app, they see information about the app, and the developer actually is always imoo International, but anyway. Then only if the parent believes that the kid is going to use that app, or if it's going to be useful, or maybe it's going to be fun to use, but anyway, might be plenty of, or maybe the kid told the parent that he or she wants to get that app. After that, the parent can choose installation. The kid himself or herself is not able to download any apps on the watches. So all of the apps are also called controlled by parents. As for the again, it's Fatima, welcome. But really, they're trying their best to know information about that. I guess we should work in Saudi Arabia because it's a big market. So for the company, it's good. But anyway, I'm not quite sure. Then we go. What else we have here? Sorry. Wait, oh, you can even contact us on the app. I didn't know that. But probably after sales support also works with that. As for the kids, and if you have a few kids, as I already mentioned, here is the information about all of them. So it's not like you need to have another account and switch between them, or another app or anything. You can see all, we can have here Leo, Kid, Nina, Emily, Alex. We have 5 kids here, so you can see all of them. You can see the information about them. By the way, not all, for example, Emily is this one. So Emily is Z1, and other kids are using Z7. Still, you can see information about them, but it's a little bit different because, for example, for Emily, we don't have a historical track, and it is not possible to see where exactly she was for the past 2 weeks, which is possible to do for Z7. I know a few people who are checking that pretty often just because they want to know where exactly their kid was, and just to see the route. So especially when the new year starts, I mean the school year, because some kids have plenty of other activities, like, you know, I don't know, probably drawing or dancing or learning foreign language or swimming or whatever. So it is important to know how long it takes the kids to go, especially if we're talking about going by walk from one place to another, just in order to be able to count the time, to make the timetable more comfortable. Yeah, Z7 is cool, really. I mean, again, Z7 and Z1, both of them are okay, and they're affordable, and they have their own pros and cons. It just depends on what exactly your kid is going to use them for. Wi-Fi connection. So no providers contract, right? But if you're, I'm not sure if they're using the SIM card from another country there. Still, if, for example, if again, I always give that example, I'm not sure if you live in Germany and your kid goes to Japan for traveling, your kid can just use the roaming for, like, using the German SIM card and use roaming, so your kid will be able to, you will be able to see where your kid is right now, just because the SIM card is not Japanese one, but the one from Germany. So internet connection is also that one. As for Wi-Fi, it doesn't matter where exactly in the world your kid is. You still will be able to see where exactly your kid is. You will be able to contact him or her. You will be able to see the historical tracking. If we're talking about Z7, nothing for the Z1, but yeah, but the online location. As for our earphones, well, yeah, they work with the watches completely okay, just for phone calls. And if we're talking about X10, for listening some stories and music as well. Tanya, hello. Then, yeah, welcome.
Welcome. Hi, yeah.
Yes, Z7 is waterproof. Z1 is not. Z7 is here. And it is possible to use while having fitness what is called fitness here it is fitness activities like swimming button. Here you can choose some, I know, the length of the pool, you can choose the distance, you can choose the time of the training, so everything works well. And your kid is, for example, if your kid is traveling somewhere to, I don't know, summer camp or whatever, and has a nice time at the beach and playing in the waves, your kid can first of all take pictures and videos, and also can call you and have a video call with you, just showing how fun it is there without any problem. And then you should be worried that the watches are going to be broken. Hopefully, yeah. Also, we put them to the washing machine, as we showed you before. Again, it's not something that we recommend, but still the watches worked well. As for Z1 is not waterproof. It is okay if the kid just washes hands, and yeah, there's gonna be no problem. But if the kid is going to swim, Z1 is not gonna work. Nice, great. Yeah, there is a few platforms and few cameras, so this is why sometimes I look at you and sometimes I don't. Yeah, I mean, this is just because different platforms work with different apps, so they require us to have a few cameras. But yeah, you can sometimes tell me to show the product to the left or to the right or whatever. Body temperature is not always clear. I'm not sure. I mean, mine is okay, but as long as the chip is connected to the skin. So, for example, now you can see it's a little bit loose here. So this is why surely I wouldn't be able to get the good information, the correct information for body temperature. But if it is connected to the skin, like yes, it is good for those who are having some troubles with the PE classes. Again, yeah, as mentioned, that the watches can help your kid to stay motivated while doing physical activities. Also, why it is really important, I know that there are some schools, especially in the east part of Germany, this for the past half a year, I know started having the, and in Asia as well, like Singapore or I don't know, China or Hong Kong. They started to require the kids to have those skipping examinations. So they use a jump rope. For example, the kid needs to skip for a minute, and they count the how many times the kid skipped, or they can have 200 times 200 jumps and all of this stuff. That's one of the reasons why imoo watches have that in the fitness app, so it helps practice. It has music as well, so the kid can feel like more energetic, hopefully. It never helped me, but anyway, I saw a few kids who were doing exercises with imoo watches. Not a few, actually a lot. And because of the music and all of those kind of phrases, motivational phrases, they do it better than those who just need to jump, for example, or just run or whatever without any music and any sounds. As for the competition as well, again, if your kid is not really into competitions, or your kid feels bad, understanding that he or she's not number one, if it is the case, you can just turn it off. So your kid will only see the information about his or her personal fitness activity, but will never be able to see the information about other guys, which is good, at least for those who have some troubles with self-esteem, or those who do not like just do not like competitions, or who are not into sports, or who are not really active for some reasons, either physical or just it's about the habit or stuff like that. If you want your kid to keep more active, just you can try to use that activity ring one. And also, as for that one, the kids can change the sorry, the kids can change the picture, the kids can choose avatar, they can choose, let's say, for example, hair color, some accessories like sunglasses or bag, can change the clothes. I will show you the one that we have for these watches. I'm not quite sure if you will be able to see that there, but where exactly that is. So sometimes it's really important for the kids to be able to show that they are different from other ones. And also, so for example, here we have a boy. Oh, you cannot see it, right? Let me show you on these watches. Oh, this one is the girl. Oh, nice red hat. Red hat. Red hair. But anyway, so yeah, the kid can change the clothes. The kid can change accessories, hair color, eyes color as well. It is also possible to change. Yeah, if we're talking about the back, you can see that all of those gold coins are there, and if your kid wants to change to choose the back, also sometimes it is possible to get some kind of boosters. So but again, it's all about competitions. If your kid is not into that, then just don't care about that. I honestly don't really like the way people say that kids have no privacy and all of that stuff. It's, again, first of all, you will never be able to see what exactly and who exactly your kid is talking to, and what the kid is talking about, what the kid shares. You will not see it as long as you don't use the watches of your kid. Also, you will never be able to see the pictures and videos that your kid did, only as long as your kid didn't share that with you. You want to know what's going on the apps, or like anything you will not be able to do. You will be able to see for how long the kid is using the app, surely, yes. But again, if you have that opportunity, it doesn't really mean that you will use it, right? So if you do really care about the privacy of your kid, and yeah, just don't do that. As for freedom, I know that I always give that example. Tanya, hello. As for the what freedom, yeah, I always give that example with responsibility as well. So if you want to give some freedom to your kid, you can do it also with our imoo watches. But also you can give some responsibility. Just make your kid wake up and set alarm himself or herself. Yeah, why not? Especially if your kid is I don't know, grade 1 probably. Yeah, just started school, and it's important to feel like the kid is I don't know, old enough. She's off. Hello. So yeah, again, if you want your kids to feel like I'm an adult, almost like an adult, why not starting with alarm? And it works even if the watches are charging. But again, if we charge overnight, it's, for example, your kid goes to sleep at 10 o'clock, then your, oh my god, be careful, sorry. If your kid is, gosh, what I was talking about, sorry, pixel tracking. I don't, if you were talking about the option for the kids, I would say that I would always prefer something that that is created for kids. Yeah. It should be created for kids as long as your kid is going to use, so there's not going to be any ads or any sensitive content or all of the stuff that, for example, any other well, so-called big companies of watches can have. If we're talking about adults, so yeah, we can discuss it, but probably not here, not in the live streaming. If we're talking about the kids, yeah, I do believe that it should be created for kids. So imoo watches are. By the way, yeah, I always forget about that. Down there, you can see our Instagram account, the new one. My coworkers always keep telling me that there's going to be giveaway at the beginning of October. So please follow and yeah, just stay tuned for that. Also, the information about the release of the latest watches, as I told you, our X10, the one that can be separated from the band, and the one that has a better cameras and has rotation, all of that stuff. It's going to be released on 10th of October, but the information about that is going to be in our new Instagram account, which is down there, and our website as well. So stay tuned and subscribe. I don't know when the sales is going to be over. I was sure it was over. Honestly, you probably at the beginning of this live streaming you saw my how surprised I was, because I was sure we ordered that like 2 weeks ago. We ended that, but we didn't. Yeah, next one is gonna be Black Friday probably. Yeah, Black Friday is gonna be really soon anyway. So now you can use that opportunity to get the watches with 15% off and get the earbuds with 30% off. Earbuds we have normally for the price is 129. Today is this 90 euros. Let me open that. Yeah, you can see it here on our website, so you can save more than 38 euros. And if we are talking about the watches, Z1, again, Z1 comes in two colors. Here we cannot show you the green one because of the green screen, so you can go to our website and see that one. So Z1 comes in pink and green color. It is normally 129 euros. Today it's only 109 euros. Z7 comes in three colors, white, pink and blue. Normally it's 219 euros. Today it's only 186, which is really good, guys, believe me. Pretty affordable, pretty nice. Then next, also you can get 5% off, I mean extra 5% if it's going to be your first order and you subscribe to our newsletters on our website. Also, it depends on where exactly you live, you can get additional 5% off. So in total it's going to be 25% off, but it all depends on the area where you live, and then you better check our website. For all of the watches, we have 15 days no return return. So if you don't like anything about the watches, you can just send it back to us within 15 days and the money are gonna get you're gonna get money back. If you meet some troubles while using the watches, stop that. So if you meet some troubles using the watches, you can always contact us. We have 2 years warranty. So after sales support team always works. If it's been more than 2 years and you're meeting some, I don't know, let's say, for example, bugs or I don't know, something happened, you can also let us know. Probably we can give you an advice, or you can go to our physical store somewhere. Yeah, as I mentioned, we have in Spain, we have in England, we have in Germany, we have in Singapore, in many places anyway. So, yeah, any troubles, just let us know. What else didn't we talk about today? If you have any questions, we are going to finish soon, so hurry up to ask me, or anyway, you can send us a message, direct one, so we can Wise and Black. Anyway. Yeah, it's pretty cold here, so this is why. But the watches are gonna be okay. Who remembers the way we put the watches to the freezer? They still worked well without any troubles. Yeah, hopefully we're not gonna be in such weather conditions, but anyway, if the world dies, the watches are still gonna be working, even if they're frozen or even if they're always being underwater, as we can see here. What else did we discuss? Oh yeah, by the way, about the location. I told you that it is actually precise and all the stuff. You can change also between the real-time picture, not real-time, between the real pictures and just the map. The normal one, which will take a bit less of data, but yeah, the location is going to be just shown on the map, including the number of the building, the name of the street, the area, the city, all this stuff. Even if your kid is traveling somewhere far, like from Europe to Asia, for example, or from Asia to Europe. Z7 is waterproof, Z1 is not waterproof. So Z7 is completely okay if your kid is traveling somewhere and playing in the waves or in water, or just does, you know, or maybe just loves swimming in the pool or does sports. Z7 is completely okay. Z1 is not waterproof. 15% off today. Back to school activity. We are still on that. It is Z1 is 109 euros. Z7 is 186 euros, which normally is 129 and 219 accordingly. Earbuds are also 30% off, so it is only 90 euros, which is really good. I guess the price is going to be higher just once the Z7 X10 is released. X10, again, guys, is really, really cool. If you want to get one with a rotation and with possibility to separate the watches from the band, you can use the rope here, like who, I don't know, a lot of kids did past, like, 20 years ago probably. Just put the watches to the neck or to the pocket or somewhere. Just stay tuned. So it's going to be released on the 10th of October. No, if it is again Z1 and it's not possible to see the how's it called, historical track. So you can only see the online location of your kit, but you are not able to see where your kit was. If we're talking about the Z7, you are able to see where exactly your kit was for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe not only, but I guess only. The point is that again, it all depends on the European marketing team, not on us. Just hurry up, guys. Like 15% plus 5% per subscription is really good one. Like 20% off. This is the biggest actually discount I saw, and it was like in April or something. I'm not sure about Black Friday how much it's gonna be, but yeah, till Black Friday we still have 2 months to go, so just you can get one now. And also after that you can try to well, if your kid wants to get X10 watches as well, then you can transfer all of the data. It doesn't matter if your kid is using Z1 now or Z7. It's possible to do that, or use the app, or use the laptop as well. Why not? By the way, about the pictures, let me show you how they look like. The pictures made with X10, with the back camera of, oh, not X10, sorry, with the back camera of Z7. Do you have one? Not yet, sorry. Do you want to get one? Just let us know in the comment section and I will print screen and send that to my boss. I personally want to get one for adults as well, but I'm using, yeah, this one, X10 now. I used Z7 for a year and a half. For me, it was okay. Yeah, this is the picture that made with Z7. Again, the green duckling you will never be able to see because of the green screen, but anyway, you can see the yeah, still the quality is pretty good for the picture that made with watches for kids and with such an affordable price. Then maybe we have something made with X10 as well. Let me see. Here's the picture made with X10, but you cannot see. Yeah, because there is, it's great idea because there is no, what, this is also a mesh shot with X10. The kitten is really cute. I'm a dog lover. How about you guys? I have 2 dogs. It's better without, especially if you're doing sports. Actually, it's a good idea to have imoo watches, even if you're an adult, because the cell phones that we have recently are too big for that and too heavy. And if you want to go jogging or I don't know, even swimming, also it's like carrying that is pretty annoying. We do sell in Poland, yes, and we even have Polish language for the watches. So yeah, go for it. The 10th of October, guys. Stay tuned to the product that is going to be released. On 10th of October is really, really good. Yes, we do deliver. Right? We sell them in India.
Yes, we have the shop. Just find the Amazon.
Amazon is better. I mean,
Amazon.
It's not like better, it's convenient. So you can have a look.
Shopee, Lazada.
And if you buy one, you can get back here. Just let me know. I'll be happy to know about that. Or you can share some pictures actually made with the watches and just DM to us. I will, well, my coworkers will show that to me. I mean, I'm into seeing all of those pictures made with the watches, especially adults using them. Yeah, this is the way I like them. Yeah, I know. Yeah, guys, we still have a few minutes left, so if you have any questions, just let me know, and then we are gonna be saying bye-bye till the next time, and when it's gonna be next time, I'm not quite sure, probably next week. No, probably, definitely next week, because it's Sunday today. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have any live streaming today, except for this one. Amazon is completely fine. I'm pretty sure about Amazon. Amazon for Europe. For Europe, I would recommend to go for our official website. Or if you're watching us on TikTok, you can just go for the shopping cart. Where? Oh no, it's Instagram. Then just our website, eu.imostore.com. Again, this is the way, and you can on the website you can see the this is the website. You can see the colors, because the white one unfortunately we cannot find here, but I'll try my best to do that. Also, we have green color of Z1, which unfortunately I cannot show you here, but you can see on our website the color. I mean, the pictures of the color are pretty close to the reality. So, and you can also go to our social media and see the, well, first of all, the pictures sent by us. Also, you can see the people that tagged us. So you can see the, yeah, again, I'm an adult. It looks like this way on the kids. Our arm is gonna, wrist is gonna look differently, surely, but it's not my favorite color. I love blue more here. Again, guys, we have 15% off today. I'm pretty sure about today. I'm not sure about the next week. Honestly, it's back to school activity. 15% off for both of the watches, Z1 and Z7. Z1 is 109 euros today, and Z7 is 186. Yeah, just hurry up, go for it. Thank you all for today. Really happy to see you, and see you next week. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.